Yo, what's going down, everybody? It is Straight Outta Boston here, aka the King of Boston. Today we're back for episode number 38 of my Colorado Rockies series here on Out of the Park Baseball 16. And today we are back heading into the 2026-2027 offseason here. This is like offseason number 12 or 13 now or something like that. But for those wondering, I do plan on doing at least a couple more seasons with this save. I'll eventually move on to a new one. I think I already know what I'm going to do next from the next OOTP save. But yeah, I still want to keep this going for a little while, not too much longer, but I still want to see what I can do with this core group of players, try to win another World Series, or two possibly, with the likes of Dominic Foscalina, Thomas Dillard, Kyoji Yamada, Jose Reyes, the building blocks, the young guns, etc., etc. Wow, Reyes' ratings actually dropped. He kind of had a down year. But anyway, so yeah, so we've got another offseason to get into here. We did just extend our I just figured it out right after the playoff series that I was looking at the personnel screen and my pitching coach and scouting director both had expiring contracts. So I extended them. I think they signed on. Yeah, okay. Madrich re-signed. He's through 2028 now. And scouting director Chambers, not sure if he signed on. Yeah, he signed through 2030. All right, so they both signed our extensions. Perfect. So we don't have to worry about that. Other than that, fan loyalty increases. That's pretty cool. And I don't know, our new owner keeps on sending us these weird messages. I guess these are our goals. We have to cut payroll? What? Well, that's not happening. All right, so let's get into salary arbitration. So we've got a lot of guys eligible for arbitration. We also have Steven Strasburg as a free agent. Now he is going to be pretty much out for the year. Alright, well, it wouldn't hurt to slap the qualifying offer on him, looks like, because he's demanding a lot more. But he's probably done as a Rocky. I wouldn't expect him to come back next year unless he, what I imagine will happen is he probably won't sign until next season, and we probably won't get the qualifying offer on him anyway. We probably won't get the draft pick, but it's worth a shot, because I don't think he's going to accept the offer. But, nonetheless, I think the only way we're going to re-sign him is if we get him back for pretty cheap when he's healthy, maybe next June or something like that. So we'll see. Jacob Parrott is a free agent, or not a free agent. What am I saying? Jacob Parrott is arbitration eligible. So he's had two relatively good seasons off the bench for us. But to be honest, especially if they want us to cut payroll, I mean, what's our payroll as it stands? Front office salaries. So going to 2027, it's 146.4 as it stands. That's without Strasburg. That's with Burkhalter, Bolt. I don't think so. Parsons, Birdie, Bizarre. All right. Let's non-tender Parrott then. We don't really need to bring him back. Reyes. So Reyes, his ratings are starting to go down. It looks like. So I don't want to give him an extension. What I might do is keep him one more year and then trade him. Long term, it might make sense to move Yamada to a corner spot anyway and try to get an actual center fielder. So we'll just go year by year with Reyes, because right now, if we were to extend him, we would have to really overpay him probably, just based on considering what his ratings are. I mean, if he has another good season, I would consider maybe extending him, giving him a nice contract, but I mean, for right now, I just don't really know if that's a smart idea. Windham, we definitely want to at least get under contract. He is a trade candidate, though. We'll see. It sort of depends what we want to do at first base. I don't mind bringing back the first base platoon we had last year with Taylor and Windham. That worked pretty effectively. And then we still have, Rodriguez and Ortiz. I mean, I'm not expecting to change up the team too much this year, to be honest. Ryan Burr, we might let go. His ratings have really diminished. Yeah, I think we'll just let him go. Withdraw. Julio Urias, so we can't keep him in the minor leagues. I think we'll just withdraw his contract. I don't think anyone's going to sign him anyway. Connor Manaus, we want back. Not demanding much like always. Kelvin Franco, of course we want back. He was dynamite this year, especially in the playoffs. Pancho Vasquez, this is a good one. This is a good question. Well, if we're not bringing Strasburg back, we are going to be short a couple of starters, so yeah, we better bring Vasquez back. I think we got to trade for a starter, though, because right now, yeah, Geddes and Burkhalter are really our only guys. What happened to Elias Miles? Is he still in AAA or did he die? think Elias Miles would have died. We could trade maybe one of our position player prospects, though. We have a lot of middle infield prospects for a good pitcher. Ooh, we also have Jose Rivera. Ooh, this guy looks like he's pretty good. Yeah, so it might make logical sense to move Rivera into center field after probably have. I mean, I don't know if I'd want to do it this year. Seems slow to absorb instruction from his coaches, but he could be a logical replacement for Jose Reyes. We also have Ernesto Silva. Probably move one of these guys, maybe Silva. Yeah, I'm not as big of a fan of Silva's ratings. All right. What about in Double-A? Anything? Yeah, we still have Freddie Vignal, former first-round pick. Hopefully he progresses pretty nicely. And we also have Ruben Rodriguez, who we could play in center field too. So we have a lot of different options. But alright, so let's go back to arbitration here. Got distracted. Vasquez. So yeah, we better bring back Vasquez. I think we'll be able to trade him in his $4 million salary if we really wanted to. Riley Pintz. Let's not bring him back. Todd Peterson, let's not bring him back. Hunter Parsons, definitely got to bring back, although this is going to be probably his last year. He's looking for an extension, but I'm not going to pay him that. No, thanks. If he does have any trade value, I might. Well, I don't know. We really need starters. Yeah, we'll probably just keep Parsons. He's really not that bad. All right, so yeah, I think I got to go out and maybe look for a deal for some sort of starter. It's definitely the biggest team need. We do have some, extra depth. I could move Windham or Danny Taylor if I wanted to. But bringing them both back is kind of appealing in my book, especially because Windham can also help us spot Rodriguez or Ortiz if they struggle, since they're both still pretty young. So I think I want to bring all those guys back if I can, and try to find a starter in another way, or try to go out and acquire a starter in another fashion. Because I'm probably not looking to offload payroll, I think I'll wait till free agency to go look for trades. Because the only reason why you don't want to wait till free agency to look for trades is because teams have less money to work with. So if you're trying to unload contracts, you want to jump on that as soon as you can, like right when the offseason starts, before everyone gets their arbitration salaries handed down and everyone signs extensions and stuff like that. But since we're not really looking to do that, we will probably just wait until free agency, because you never know who's going to be a free agent. You can get a nice international prospect and that could solve all your problems. But Thomas Dillard is somebody I might look to move eventually. I don't know, his contract is really not that good, and he's just not a very good player, I don't think. Like, with his avoid Ks, I mean, he's a good defensive catcher, but he's never really had a great season, and kind of makes a lot of money. But it's not too much. I mean, it's only 3 more guaranteed years, so it might not be the biggest deal in the world. Might not actually look to move him then. I'm not sure. Alright, so I'm going to simulate ahead here, probably till the start of free agency. Alright, so we're just ahead of the start of free agency here, and Steven Strasburg does indeed file, so he does not take the qualifying offer, which is good. We won a handful of awards, the usual. Ruben Rodriguez won a Gold Glove. Zach Birdie got Reliever of the Year, which is pretty cool. We won a bunch of Silver Sluggers, including David Burkhalter, who apparently hit 362. Look at that, 114 WRC+. Plus. Pretty cool stuff there. Who else won? Foscolino won 1. Reyes and Sky Bolt each won 1. Wow, Bolt had another ridiculous year. This guy, Bernard, he won Rookie of the Year and MVP for the Mets. Holy crap, this guy's beast. What else? Manager of the Year we didn't win. Richest players. Nice. Maldonado. Alright, I think that's it. We came in second in MVP, I think, too. That's what I wanted to say. Yeah, Bernard won MVP, Bolt was second. So Bolt's another high finish. He's got how many MVPs does he have? Three MVPs, so it could have been number 4, but anyway, I don't know how many of those he's won with us. I think he maybe won all of them with us. I'm not sure. Let's see, 2026, 2024, and 2023. Were those all with us? I think they were. Nice. All right. Cool. Yeah, someone mentioned to me I got to retire Bolt's number when he retires, and at this rate, you're probably right. I mean, winning the World Series and winning a couple MVPs for us, probably get his number up there if he plays well through the end of his contract. But all right, enough of that. So let's keep going here. I don't want to waste any more time. I'm just gerrymandering. Not really, but all right. Free agency filings. I'm praying to God there's a good international prospect in there because we need one. Ooh, Byron Buxton's a free agent. Alright, international. Please be a good starter. Damn it. Alright. What about a good position player? Wouldn't hurt. Wow, nothing? Yeah, nothing this class. Jesus. Alright, let's look at actual free agents. Or not actual free agents, the rest of the free agents, I should say. So Strasburg's there. Nice. New York's interested in him at that contract. That's... it's really realistic. Joe DeMers. Whoa, this guy had like a breakout year last year. Byron Buxton. Buxton would be fun, but he's too injury prone. But the guy's had some good seasons. He really panned out in this. Kyle Hendricks, Addison Russell, Nolan Sandburn. Yeah, this is not a very strong free agency class. Let's go to the entire list. Come on now. Alright. Grant Sloan. Is he actually a reliever? Oh, no, this guy's listed as a starter. What? Oh, that's weird. Okay, I don't think I want to sign this guy. Unless he was like a really extreme ground ball pitcher, then maybe. But, Sam Sullivan, no thanks. I don't even know how to pronounce that guy's name, to be honest. Ansel Robles. Oh, this guy had a horrible year last year. 31 home runs. Oh, God. He's an Iron Man, though. He's got half decent ratings. What would a contract look like for him? 5 years. See, I feel like I'd probably just hang on to Vasquez because I wouldn't want that guy to be more than a 4th or 5th starter. Vasquez has really good stuff. He just walks too many guys. Oh, what are we going to do, man? We need at least a starter, if not two. Alright, I probably got to go look out in the trade market, so I'll cut out, try to find a good trade for a starter, and then get back to you guys. Alright, so I found 2 targets to go after here, and I found pretty reasonable packages for the both of them. One of them was Garrett Fulenchek from the Pittsburgh Pirates, who, if you guys remember, was actually a free agent last offseason. And he signed a pretty affordable contract, was it a 5-year, $58 million deal, and it's looking really good for Pittsburgh. But, he had a 4.07 ERA, 4.1 WAR, though, so I'm thinking his FIP was pretty decent. Yeah, 3.23. That's really good. And, he's got a relatively good track record. I mean, he's not the greatest pitcher ever, but, I think he'd certainly help us. He could be a number 3 or number 4 for us, for sure. And at $11 million, that's not an absurd amount for that kind of guy. And the thing appealing about him is, like I said, he's got 4 more years of team control. He's got 4 years left on his contract, and that'd be really helpful because Burkhalter's a free agent after this year, and who knows what the rotation's gonna look like going forward. So anyway, the other option is Keaton McKinney, who would be a rental. He's only making, he's got 1 year left, $15.2 million, and then we'd have to re-sign him or get the qualifying offer for him or whatever. But and I looked at the prospect packages, and they'd be pretty similar packages for the both of them. And the unfortunate, and McKinney's definitely the better pitcher, but I just think I don't know if we can afford to invest too much into a rental. When we have, this would make 2 of our top 3 starting pitchers. Just with 1 year left on their contracts. I mean, that'd be kind of hard to. I don't know. I think that could become an issue. So. I don't know, unless I can find a separate deal for McKinney, I just don't think I'm gonna trade for him. But the good thing is we can get Fulenchek for really cheap. So let's go to the Pirates. Yeah, Fulenchek. So yeah, we can do Delgado, Cortez, and Pancho Vasquez. We might not even have to give up Vasquez though, because if you go to the White Sox, what's our White Sox package? We've got Bichette, Silva, Hector Martinez, and Vasquez. Okay, so if we could not give up Vasquez in this, we could theoretically get both. But I don't know what else they would want instead of Vasquez. Maybe Bo Bichette. I was trying to see what value Bo Bichette might have. Not sure how much he has to the Pirates. All right. What else could we give up? Or maybe the better idea would be to look at not giving up Vasquez for McKinney. So this one is a little bit more, of course, Bichette, Silva, and Hector Martinez. Although Martinez isn't really that good. This is also another one where they don't really have interest in getting anyone except Vasquez here. Let's go to prospects. Who poached someone off? Maybe like a OSA guy. Timo Horny, maybe. Yeah, maybe. 3rd round pick. Oops. OSA. That doesn't move the needle, I don't think. Unfortunately. Nope. Ooh. Maybe that's our move. Is give up Parsons for one of these guys. Because then we come back. Then we're still a starter short, but we can sign a 5th starter. I mean, that's not an issue. We get a really nice top 4. That might not. I think that's a good idea, actually. Yeah, let's put Parsons in. We can keep Horny. We could probably keep yeah, we can keep Hector Martinez if we want. Could we keep Ernesto Silva? Oh, you know what? Actually, who we need to keep is Bo Bichette, because we're going to use him in the other deal, I think. Let's go back to center field. Ernesto Silva. Oh, yes. All right, so Parsons and Silva for McKinney we can do. And then from the Pirates, we can do Cortez Delgado and Pancho Vasquez for Garrett Fulencheck. All right, so let's do that deal, and let's do the White Sox deal. Boom, and just like that, we have more or less rebuilt our pitching staff. I mean, it's sort of a short-term thing, but at the same time, I mean, you know, we're all in for the now. So, and they're both good guys. Yeah, apparently this guy's kind of an introvert, but whatever. All right, so rotation next year. Geddes, actually we'll go Burkhalter. He finished 2nd in the Cy Young voting. I forgot to mention that. Oh, there's Elias Miles. I also forgot to mention who won the World Series. It was, wow, this guy's rating is so good. Why isn't he good anymore? Like, I don't understand it. Oh, it's frustrating. We could even try him. Well, I'm not gonna. We'll start him in the bullpen next year and maybe try him out in the rotation. But his stamina is not any good. So, but yeah. So the White Sox ended up sweeping the Brewers in the World Series. So we did not end up losing to the World Series champions. All right. So as for the rest of the team, I think we're pretty much all set. I don't really need to add to this bullpen. I don't think we've got 2 lefties. We got plenty of relievers. Got more guys in AAA. I kind of want to see what Ishikawa can do for the team this year. We'll probably use Rivera as a backup outfielder at some point this season. Yeah, Ishikawa was half decent, I guess, in short time. He had 1 win above replacement, so yeah, I had a 4-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, only 1 home run allowed, so he was just getting really unlucky. Oh my god, 389 BABIP. Jesus. Alright, so we definitely want to see what he can do next year. But alright, so we make 2 blockbuster deals, and I think, other than that, team's pretty much all set. Did we not trade Bo Bichette? I thought we just traded Bo Bichette. Or not. Whatever. Okay. Yeah. I think we're all set. So I'm going to skip ahead now probably till the beginning of, or the end of spring training. Alright, so we're actually back. I forgot about the Rule 5 draft, of course, so I just added everybody we needed to add. And now we will see if we want to select anybody. Probably just trying to find a backup outfielder or maybe a reliever, but I don't really think we need the relief help, to be honest. And I don't think this is an overly strong Rule 5 class, to be honest. So let's go to the head scout ratings. Anybody good? Anybody good? Not really. Emilio Fair. Ooh, no. Yeah, I think we're just going to skip. Alright, so just skip that. Alright, I actually can't believe it, but the Yankees signed Steven Strasburg. They gave him 2-year deal? Alright, so that's smart. Then investing option, it's got to get out. So that option's not going to vest. So they gave up a draft pick. I mean, he's going to be back May or June. And that's not the worst thing in the world, but I'm not sure if I would have given him a first-round draft pick for this guy coming off of a fractured elbow. I think I like what we did more, to be honest, especially when you consider we get the first-round pick for Strasburg. And we really didn't give up all that much to get McKinney and Fulencheck. Granted, you know, these guys aren't as good as Strasburg, but still, I think we did all right, all things considered. So another thing I just realized, though, is Jonathan Geddes is also probably going to be a free agent after this year because he's got a player option. If he has another season like he did last year, he's definitely not picking that up. So we are about to be royally screwed with our pitching staff. We have potentially 3 guys coming off the books. Good God. Alright, so because I'm an idiot, I completely forgot to sign this guy, Hansel Robles, who is still out there, and I'm starting to think he has no teams interested in him, because is he still demanding like 4-year contract? He's 36 years old. Really, I just want like a 1-year contract with this guy, to be honest. Man, we don't have that much money for free agents, though. Crap. Yeah, I realized that we're blowing right by our cheap owner. Honestly, I don't care. If our owner's going to be cheap, I'm just going to flip him the finger. Payroll set to be 154 million, so I really don't care. It said he's he's very controlling and with his fiscal personality, which just basically means that he's gonna run a tight budget. But I'm basically just gonna flip him the finger because he's daddy's little boy, and I've been working here for 13 years, and I brought this franchise to its first World Series. So you don't like it, then fire me. I goddamn dare you. So all right, I don't know what we're gonna do for a 5th starter. Then I might have to try and trade for somebody. Just somebody mediocre. I'm not really too worried about the spot. Honestly, I could just give it to Miles or, I don't know, maybe one of our internal guys. But we'll figure it out. I'll probably figure it out closer towards spring training. Alright, so we have just wrapped up spring training here. I got the roster cut down to 25 guys. We had a really good spring. Let's see. We finished 19-8. We were 17-6 at one point, so we split our last 4 games. But, yeah, we had a really good spring, which often isn't an indicator of anything. But I thought would be worth taking note of. So let's, I guess I'll show you the lineups and stuff. So pretty much got the same lineups and stuff as last year. Nothing really too different from what the lineup was at the end of the year. Against lefties, we got to get Windham in there, and then we'll put Bichette as the backup at 3rd. And we'll maybe bump Windham up to 5th, and then Diller down to 6th to split up the righties and lefties and such. Rodriguez is out for 1 more week. I'm hoping that he is going to be ready for opening day, but we will see. So yeah, pretty similar lineup. As for the rotation, we got Burkhalter, Geddes, McKinney, Fulinchek, and then for now, I think I'm just going to give the job to Elias Miles, see what he can do. His ratings have clearly, he's panned out. He is what he is, I think, at this point. I'm not sure how he's going to do with his low stamina rating, but we'll see what he can do. I mean, he's just a 5th starter. He doesn't have to give us 200 innings. Just, I figured it's at least worth a shot. Probably better than any other option we have right now. Plus, if we put him in the bullpen, we'd have to send down somebody like Jeremy Shepard or Hisashi Ishikawa. So I had to pause that one to make sure I was going to pronounce that correctly, or at least try to pronounce that correctly. But yeah, I figured I would at least start the year with Miles, and then maybe probably address that kind of issue as the season goes on. So let's keep simulating ahead here. We get to opening day, do what we usually do, look at the top prospects, preseason predictions, etc., etc. Get an overall gauge of what the team is looking like. All right, here are all our waivers. All right, yeah, so it'd be nice to find somebody who could potentially be a starter here, but we might have better luck doing that middle of the season. I think we'll probably just hold off. Yeah, I don't see anyone too interesting here. All right, let's just keep moving forward. We've got a couple more days here before opening day. Opening day is pretty late this year. It's already like April 9th. What the hell? Yeah, it's April 11th. We don't even play till the 12th. Would you look at that? All right, whatever. Come on, keep going, game. Hurry it up. All right, generating MLB season predictions. So I would imagine we'll probably be predicted to be right up there with the top contenders once again. I mean, considering I thought we were going to come into last year as sort of a bridge year, and then this year I'd say we're probably going to be even better, considering we'll have Ortiz and Rodriguez for a full season, and there, get a year further development. Now, the only thing is the downgrade from Strasburg to McKinney/Fulinchek. We'll see. I mean, in one aspect, we have a better 4th starter than we did last year, but at the same time, we certainly have a worse number 1. So, I don't know. It can go both ways. So we don't have any top 10 prospects. Opening day, season expectation to make the playoffs, yada, yada, yada. Blake Jackson. Oh, this guy's not too bad. For Cooper Johnson? Right-handed hitting. I mean, he's pretty much a replica of Jonathan Windham, but actually, he can play the outfield, too. Ooh, yeah, I might want this guy then, because we sort of don't have a backup outfielder. And let me check. Is Jose Rivera a righty or a lefty? I think he's a righty. Oh, he's a lefty. All right, that'd be perfect then. So we get a right-handed outfield bat and a left-handed outfield bat. If we got Blake Jackson, and then there are still catchers on waivers, I presume? Oh, not really. All right, we'd have to go find another backup catcher, but we can do that. Or we could maybe try to get Blake Jackson for something less than Johnson. Oh yeah, we can get him for Phil Cameron, sure. Alright, we'll do that. Good guy. Great. Complete that trade. So we will bring Jackson to the mix. We'll probably just send down Park, since I want to keep all of our relievers up while we have them. So we will put... Now we have literally 0 true center fielders on the team, except for Ruben Rodriguez. He wasn't really a true center fielder, but he's the only guy who can actually play the position. And we will put we should probably put Rodriguez as the backup. Alright, and he's only out for 4 more days, so we are all set there. And then we'll do the same thing. Jackson, and Rodriguez. And I don't mind playing Rodriguez in center if we have to, because we got plenty of, you know, Bichette and Windham can fill in for him, so I'm not too worried about that. Alright, so we're all set on that front, and we're all good here. Let's take a look at preseason predictions. So, projected to win 99 games, 846 runs, 3.87 ERA. We've got, let's see, 4 top 10 hitters according to the predictions. Foscolino, Reyes, Bolt, and Yamada. No surprise there. And only 1 top 10 pitcher, Jonathan Geddes. Wow, look at that. Projected to have 10.63 Ks per 9. Alrighty. And this division looks like they're going to have a couple good teams in it. Padres and Diamondbacks looks like they'll contend for a playoff spot at the very least. Dodgers, still pretty horrible. Giants, I don't know. You got to watch out for the Giants. They got Marco Gonzalez, so got to fear him. Man, he's still pretty good. Turns out this wasn't the worst contract ever. Wow. Alright. Well, they did get hurt last year. But, alright, and let's look at our own top prospects. Yeah, we'll go to the MLB page. Top prospects. Sort. So last year, I don't think we had very many. This year, we don't have very many either. Ed Graves. And a couple pitchers. Cesar Lagoya, Luis Vargas, Chris McDonald. But really none of these guys are that highly regarded. And our head scout hates all of them. So, nice. Alrighty then. Alright, so that is going to do it then. We are ready to get into season, what would this be? Season 13, I think? Yeah, so that would have been off season number 12 then. Alright, so that is going to do it. Hope you guys did enjoy. Thanks for watching, and I'm out. Peace.